Hi everyone, this is an announcement to let you know that after these readings are released, I'll be changing the name of this channel from Peace, Love and Tarot to Wild Lotus Tarot. I just felt that Peace, Love and Tarot was no longer in alignment with myself and with my message, so I wanted to choose a new name. And I've always loved the lotus because it's a symbol of spiritual transformation, and also because it appears on what is, I'm sure, all of our favourite card, and that is the Ace of Cups. So if we just have a look down here, they are lotus flowers on the surface there. And, the idea is that the lotus flower, it starts its journey as a seed, in the mud at the bottom of the pond, and it follows the light through the water to the surface where it blooms as that beautiful flower. And, it's a symbol of the transformation, the journey to open ourselves to love, to self-love, to the divine. So I love that idea. I think it's a beautiful symbol. That's why I've chosen that name. And I see, my purpose with this channel is to help you, access that wild lotus inside of you and to help you on your journey of transformation, whatever that might be for you. So next time you tune in, you'll see the new name. I've already started changing the channel art, so it's going to be a little bit inconsistent for the next week or so. And just while you're here too, before we start your reading, I just want to say thank you so much for being here, for your subscription if you've subscribed, for every like, comment and share. I really do appreciate it. You've really helped me grow my channel. I'm very passionate about tarot and I love bringing you these readings, and I really hope that you'll join me in my new journey as Wild Lotus Tarot. So for now, let's go to your reading. Okay Leo, let's get into your reading. This is your weekly intuitive tarot reading for May 25th to the 31st. And Leo, I can say this is a power reading. You've got so much huge energy here. So in your recent past here, or what you're transitioning through, we have the Tower and the Knight of Wands. For your focus or current energies, we have the Four of Swords and we have the Tower again, double Tower. That is huge, massive, sudden, pivotal change, Leo. And coming in towards the end of the week, or your outcome energy, we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Universe, which is equivalent to the world energy. So you are going through a massive life-changing completion, I feel, that could have come on quite suddenly for you, but the new beginning is already there. It's the only thing that stands in the way is this Tower. So I'm going to go to the oracles because there's some excitement here as well. We have a leap, which is pretty much the full energy. So, the new beginning is just butted up right behind that Tower, guys. That's what needs to fall in order to bring this in. And we have Brahma from the Yogic Path deck. Now, what I like about Brahma is that he is the god of creation. So, you're really in a fertile stage for, creating a new destination, a new direction for yourself after this Tower falls. And just here in the book I'm looking, and it talks about the cycle, the time cycle from sustenance to dissolution, from dissolution to new creation. And it says, what cycle are you on? Well, you're in the moment at the stage, Leo, where something is dissolving, something is falling for you to create the space on which you can build this new creation, whatever that may be for you. Obviously it's a general reading. It might be a new relationship, a new home, new job, new business. And we have leap here, guys. This is basically the full equivalent in this oracle deck, and it says you go first and the universe will catch you. So you are being asked to jump, to leap, to be pushed into, propelled into a new beginning even. So I'll read that one out for you and then we'll go to the tarot. Life bends for the courageous. The universe wants to support you, but first you need to leap, to throw your life up in the air. Well, I think the Tower's here to do that for you, Leo. Perhaps you know what you're being called to leap toward or away from, but are scared to make the move. Or maybe, perhaps you're waiting for a big sign or permission to do so first. If this is you, then this card is your permission. So take a deep breath, leap into the unknown. It's scary to let go all of what we know and hope for something new. And it's normal to feel anxious at the thought of letting go of what we know for sure. But this is the unavoidable process of rising. And right now, Leo, this is how you are being called to live. Word to that. Okay, Leo, I really feel that whatever this new beginning is that's coming in for you, I feel that there's been something in the way, this Tower, and potentially because you may not have taken action, or maybe, you know, the signs have been there but you've kind of been procrastinating or sitting on it for a little while. The universe has come in with not one tower but two towers, because there is a path that you're supposed to be on, Leo, that you're not on currently, right? That's generally why the tower comes in, and that's why it's a blessing, because it's here to get you back onto your purpose, your life path, where you're supposed to be. So we have the tower with the Knight of Wands. Now, as I mentioned before, Tower is the biggest card of sudden change. In the tarot, you've got two of them here. It's about something coming down, something being shattered. Can be an illusion, a way of life, a relationship ending, the loss of a job, the loss of a home. You know, something that really shatters or shakes your whole core, your whole foundation. It can be having to really start over in an area of your life, and that can feel so uncomfortable. But there is a silver lining in this, because you're having something removed from your life, maybe suddenly, so that, you know, you go on a different track, because this is no longer in alignment for you, whatever the situation is that you're in now. You know, we have the square tower, round crown, and it's saying that it wasn't built on a stable foundation, and it's needed to come down for a while, and it's stopping you from charging forward. Knight of Wands here. Potentially your energy, Leo, is a fire sign energy. And the Knight of Wands is all about charging forward with fiery action, enthusiasm, power. Talks about potential, you know, expression, adventure. So I feel like this tower has been holding you back from this energy, but it's going to be like, as soon as you're able to surrender and allow this to fall, and I think there's going to have to be a big leaping or letting go, there's going to be no stopping you. It's going to be full speed ahead. That's what I'm seeing here. So yeah, it's intense energy. But before that, Leo, you know, you are being asked to take a pause as well, because we do have the Four of Swords in this reading. I think there could be the temptation I think you're actually going to have a massive energy surge when this tower falls, and you're going to be like, woohoo, I just want to get on with my life. I know exactly what I need to do now. But you are being asked to take a pause this week, to take time out, and I really feel that it's healing time that's needed. The Four of Swords links to the Three of Swords energy here, and it can talk about taking the rest you need to heal from heartbreak, from hurt. Some of you might be going through heartbreak with this tower situation, or you might feel hurt if you're the one that's been let go from your team at work. You know, you might be thinking, well, why? Is it because of my skills, you know? But what is happening here, guys, is you're going through this in order to, you know, reformulate a new battle plan for your life. We also have, you know, the Ace of Swords here underneath the soldier, this warrior. And the Ace of Swords can talk about truths coming to light, new ideas, new inspiration. So it's important that you take this time out this week, because that's when the aha moment's going to come to you, the idea to move forward, the inspiration, the new strategy for your life. But also, you know, you might be still gathering some information, joining the dots in hindsight from this situation. I think there's going to be a lot to process. And, you know, this is a number 4 as well. So it's really about starting to establish a new sense of security and foundation in your life. Yeah, whatever this is really shaking that sense of security, so we really want to take it easy and not push too hard through that. So that's the focus energy for this week. It's about rest, about renewal, it's about self-care, it's about joining the dots and making a new plan for your life. And the action starts happening. It's when you can really get on that Knight of Wands horse, is towards the end of the week, or, you know, in the coming weeks. Because that's when you really, you know, you really complete the situation. So we have the universe, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and I also had the Two of Pentacles come out as well. So let's talk about the universe first, which is the world energy. The world energy is the biggest card of, you know, completing a huge cycle in your life, a karmic cycle. So whatever this tower relates to, it could even be a cycle that you've repeated. You know, you might have had a repeated behavior in relationships or work or something like that hasn't been successful for you. Well, this is it. I feel like you've learnt the lesson. It can also just indicate that the situation is over. It's absolutely final. There's no going back to it. But the universe is a card of victory. It means that you've made it. So there is a sense of, you're going to feel relieved and renewed and really ready to move into the next chapter of your life. The universe talks about flowing effortlessly into the next chapter, not holding on. The Rider card of this one has the dancer who jumps through the Saturnian hoop, and she doesn't resist. She's in the flow of life. And the Tower asks you the same thing. Don't hold on to the tower. Don't try and rebuild the tower. Let it fall, because it's in the falling that is going to bring in the new opportunities to your life. We have the Ace of Pentacles here. I've just been talking about having your foundations shaken and torn down. Well, the Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity that's going to lead to stability for you, newfound stability and security. If if this is a work reading for you, this can indicate new offers of work coming in, new ways to make money, that kind of thing. Or in terms of love or self-love, it's about maybe new offers that have the opportunity to be tangible, to be solid, to be stable, to really go somewhere. And the Ace of Pentacles as an energy often comes in after you've kind of gone through a challenging time, walked a path, scaled a mountain, and it is your time for this divine gift to come in, as long as you can allow that tower to fall. Keep in mind the aces are seeds. They are the number one in each suit of the tarot. So we must nurture those seeds, plant them, love them, take the inspired action in order to expand them into the abundance that we desire. Oops. So with the Two of Pentacles here, a couple of readings here, we could have you getting more than one offer and there being a sense of indecision, which is that would be amazing. It can also indicate that you might be still journeying a little bit of instability, a few tumultuous emotions, indecisiveness as well. So really working on keeping yourself grounded, looking after yourself in terms of health and wellness this week, and trying not to take on too much. It's a time to strip things back while you go through these changes. But I think you're going to be spoilt for choice. There's going to be plenty of opportunities coming in, and this is your opportunity to really create from the ground up in this area of your life, to create from scratch. It's a whole new beginning for you. So it is intense, Leo, but it's really super exciting. And keeping in mind that that energy of the leap card, which is like the Fool, this is about taking a leap of faith and, leaping into change or a new chapter, even though you don't really know what the destination is or where it's heading. It's about trusting that it's here for a reason, and that, the universe will provide that safety net for you should you fall. Just tune into your intuition, try and make, good, logical, calculated, intuitive decisions for yourself. And there's going to be no stopping you, Leo. You're going to be that Knight of Wands on that horse, charging forward into your the next exciting adventure of life. Okay, Leo, that feels complete for me. I love this reading. I do wish you all the best with it. It is a big one. It is an intense one. You'll know if it's your reading, and if it's not, don't try and make it fit. Feel free to leave me a comment. I do read them all. I love reading them. It helps me connect with your energies, and I do try and reply to them all as well. And I'll see you back here next week for another reading.